Hello, my Leo friends. I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of July. These cards are more like a kind of guides if there are certain issues in your life that you have. That you don't have, that you have a hard time for working them out. These cards often bring a solution for your problems. Anyway, my Leo friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the month of July. So Leo, here we go for your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Leo friends, and welcome to your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of July. As your first card here, this card tells us that we need to catch our breath. It's possible here that we need to rely on somebody, ask advice for somebody for getting in certain directions of our life. But the first card, we will go into details now. The first card here is that we need to catch our breath. What does this mean? Well, it's possible here with this card that you work a little bit too hard. That is good for you. So you should, with this card advises us to relax a little bit. It's possible that we are not satisfied in what we are doing ourselves. I mean this, we work so hard, but the results are not what we want them to be. And sometimes it could point that we are going in the wrong direction of your life. Maybe you already have the sense that this is no longer for you. Maybe you have the feeling that you need to make some change of directions in your life, but you're a little bit like a ship on the ocean that has no compass. You don't know in what direction exactly to go. This is possible here with this card. Anyway, we work hard and the results are not satisfying us. And maybe this is because you're not in the right direction. And here we need to see, we need to try to breathe differently in our life. Like sometimes this is also about meditation, being on our own, relax on our own here. Anyway, it's important here with this card that you give yourself sometimes a break. Take a day off for gathering your breath. Take a break from false emergencies. Maybe these emergencies are not so real as you like them to be. We need to realign here with this card with ourselves. It's like we need to come in contact with the higher vibrations here, and we need to reconnect with our mind here. Anyway, if you see that you breathe and you get advice from certain people, you will realize that there is time to do what is important for your person. This is what we are seeing here. So relax is part of the exercise. This is what we are seeing here. You will be allowed to clear your mind and wait for intuition. You need to relax. And as you relax, more information and guidance will come to you. And this associated with the next card, it will give you the ability to detach from yourself and see where you really want to go. We need to detach ourselves from our personality. Sometimes Leo, they can have a very strong personality. They are the sun. They are the center of our universe. So the ego can be or the personality can be very strong for you. This is not necessarily a negative, but here in this context, we need to put our ego or personality aside for getting in the next direction. And once you found your direction, then of course we need our sun. We need our sun because sun is life. But for now here, this month, maybe it's time to take some distance here for getting back in the divine order here. And if you rest, if you give yourself a break, you will see that you will be able to catch your breath. Sometimes also we need to rely on faith a little bit. If you are a religious or a spiritual person, sometimes also our faith is connected here, and we need to have the ability to hand things over, not controlled by our ego, but we need to let it go, hand it over to something higher. The next card that we are seeing here, we are asked here if we are lost, if our path is lost, that we ask some advice on people who can give us advice. This could be an expert, somebody in your life, maybe an advisor for your profession. Maybe you are considering for going to an astrologer, a cartomancer, like what I'm doing here. Maybe you're considering that because you could be lost in your life here and you want to have a different perspective of life. It's possible here that we are struggling a lot with this card, and it's best here with this card that we hear somebody else speaking, and here we see that we are not in our full strength here. it's like we have to take and we feel the pain, but we refuse to go to a dentist. This is what this card is about. If it hurts, we need to solve the problem here. If our car breaks down, well, it don't drive anymore. It just sits there. So we need to call a tow truck and we need to fix our car. This is what we are seeing here. And here, it's like our higher mind, our spirit, it seeks support for somebody to help us for getting in the right direction. And you should do this without hesitation. It will make your life easier for finding your path back here. And this person might shine a different light together as you communicate where you want to go. Maybe it doesn't mean that you have the inability to see where you want to go, but sometimes a small touch in the right direction, it could bring us exactly where we need to be. Sometimes it's easy if we hear another clock ring, if we hear the sound of another clock here, if we hear another bell ring here. Maybe we have reached the limits you have reached the limits of your own expertise, and you need really some guidance here. And this could be, as I said here, the advice of an expert, somebody that you confide in, a counselor, a teacher, a guide, whatever it is here that makes you feel comfortable with this card. Anyway, don't be proud. Let your pride go and ask advice for somebody else here. But mostly here also, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So it's possible it's already in your surroundings and you're already thinking about it for reorganizing your life, because this card is often also that. But with a little bit of help, you will smoothly be able to sail in the right direction if the sea is a little bit rough for now. The last card that we see here is that we could also feel a little bit unsafe with all this this difficult situation that is going on. It's possible that you have the feeling that somebody is ready to jump in your neck at any time. It's possible that you have stress, you feel scary, you have a difficult time to relax, as we saw here. But here we see also that this card is also a protective card, and we need to step aside. We need to step aside, as I said earlier. So we need to let go also of our fears, of our worries by breathing here, and you need to allow yourself to rest. This is not the time to go crazy on your job. We need to relax here. So breathe deeply, recognize the fears within you that you carry, breathe in and breathe the problems out. This is what we are seeing here. It's like when we do the right breathing, it's like the worries will be able to leave our body. But you will see here that if you do so, if you breathe in the right way, there is a kind of protection here coming upon you. This is what we are seeing here. We need to remember also that we are safe here with this card. This is not a card. We cannot stay in this fearful situation, in this uncomfortable situation, that things are not in control anymore. But you also need to remember that nobody is ready to jump on your back. This is what we are seeing here. But also we need to realize this with this card, that we are in a neutral position with this card. So it means very few people will be willing to help you. So if we don't make choices, there will be consequences. So no choice is also a consequences. So here we need to see that we need to make certain choices, and we rely back on the previous card. So this is your help. This is your door out. This is your doorway out. So here we see also that we need to find our security in ourselves. The security is in yourself, but maybe you don't know how to find it. This is what we are seeing here. It doesn't mean that your mind don't work well. Of course it works well, but we need somebody here to bring us in on the right path here. So don't be afraid also to reach out. Let your ego go, let it go for a while. Listen to this person, make up your mind after. This could be a friend that you confide in, an expert, whatever it is here, but we need to hear another bell ring. It's very important to do so. So my Leo friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short philosophical card reading. If you have interest in financial card readings, I do also philosophical financial card readings. You can find them also on my channel. And of course, we do the classic Lenormands. You can find them also on my channel. These card readings are very much into details, the Lenormand, I mean, and you will get a lot of details for the month to come. But of course, it will require some of your time because these are readings that take more time to listen, to observe what is going on in your life. Anyway, my Leo friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for considering subscribing, and we see each other next time. Bye-bye for now.